Welcome to the Magic Academy. Today we're learning two awesome card effects that uses a very important card technique that if you haven't learned already, we'll go ahead and learn that as well. This is something that'll take your Magic to the next level. So let's look at the two different performances and then get into the explanation. Stay tuned. Okay, so both of these card tricks are completely impromptu, which is great. You can use a borrowed deck of cards, have them shuffled. So the first card trick, for example, we'll use the 10 of hearts. So you don't have to know the card as well. We can just lose that into the deck somewhere. And then from there, you give the cards a little bit of shuffling, all right? So after some shuffles and cuts, you want to have the spectator. You tell them, I'm going to just riffle, I'm going to spread through the cards, and I want you to just touch a card at any time. And so they can literally touch any card. Let's say they stopped on this card. In this case, it's the 3 of diamonds. Obviously, they could have stopped on any of these cards, right? And so you say, why is it you stopped on the 3 of diamonds? You know, it's not your card, but it is an indicator card. It's telling us that 3 cards away should in fact be your selection. That's 1, 2, 3. And sure enough, their selection, the 10 of hearts. So for the second card trick, once again, you can have the spectator shuffle the cards all they want. So you can see that these cards really are thoroughly shuffled. And you say, I'm going to take out a card, okay? This will be the mystery card. And as you do that, you place it aside. And you say, once again, I'm just going to spread through the cards, all right? And I want you to just touch a card at any time. And so let's say they stop right here on this card. I say, do you want to stop on one more card or are you good? Maybe they say one more. You say, okay, perfect. Let's look at the card. What was it? That's the 6 of clubs. Now, I pulled out a card. Obviously, you could have selected any card. And that would be pretty impressive if I managed to actually find the mate. How does that work? Incredible. Two great tricks, probably using one of the greatest card techniques. It's the Hofzinser Spread Cull. So what are we doing here, right? So what we're doing is taking a card that's near the top of the deck and forcing that card on a spectator or moving it into a certain area of the deck that you want it to. So what are we doing, right? So in the first card trick, right, you have a card selected. Let's say we use the 7 of spades. From there, we take that card and we place it into the center of the deck and then bring it back to the top of the deck. And then in any sort of method you like, place 4 cards on top of the deck. So card number 5 is the 7 of spades. You can do this move at the top of the deck, but I like to have it 4 or 5 cards down just to provide a little bit of cover for the move. So what's going on, right? This is the spread call where you're taking that 7 of spades and you're pulling it from underneath like so. So now as you're spreading these cards, those cards are all getting spread above their selection. So at any time you can place that 7 of spades wherever you'd like in the deck. And so looking at the move again, how is it done? So let's say it's the 5th card once again. You place your thumb on top of the card above, say for example, the 6 of clubs, if we want to use the 6 in this example. And from there, you have your thumb over the 9 and the 6. And as you're doing that, you're using your middle finger and third finger to pull that card like so. And so you pull it out until you have enough space to then spread the cards above the card that you culled. All right, so now that we've learned the basic technique, of course there are different videos online that go more in depth, so be sure to check that out as well. So once we've placed their selection, let's say it's the 6 of hearts to the 5th location, you do that spread call once more and you say, I'd like you to just touch a card whenever it feels right. And so whatever the card they select, let's say they have here the King of diamonds, we're going to take this card, the 6 of hearts, and place it 10 cards down. And so how might you do this, right? What I like to do is spread 3 cards at a time, saying, okay, you could have obviously selected any of these cards, and I'm counting 3, 6, 9, and then that's where I put the 6 of hearts. Square that in. I say, obviously, you could have stopped on any of these at the bottom as well, but for some reason, you chose the King of diamonds. So in that action, you can say, in blackjack, The king is seen as 10, so 10 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 should be none other than your selection. So that's an awesome card trick to do with this card technique. And on to the second trick, where a card that a spectator selects actually matches the card that you had picked at the beginning. And so how is this done? It's really cool. You can actually have the cards shuffled by the spectator. All you need to do is know the 5th card from the shuffle. So in this case, the 5th card is the 6 of spades. And so all you got to say is I'm going to take out a mystery card, in this case the 6 of clubs, and you take that out. You don't need to reveal it. You just place it face down. And you say, I want you to just, once again, as I spread through the cards and you're doing the cull, I want you to just touch any card you like. And so they can touch any card. Let's say they touch this card right here, and you want to say, hey, you can touch this card, you can have this card, which one do you prefer? And maybe they select this one. You say, okay, no problem. And once again, you're using that culled card as you push the cards together like so. You now have that force card right there. So you say, okay, perfect. What do we get? The 6 of spades. That's so funny that I actually managed to pick the mate. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 2 great card tricks using an incredible card technique that everyone should learn and master. You can do so much with it, so much versatility, and I hope you guys come up with some great card tricks on your own. It'd be awesome if you can share them as well, so thank you guys so much for taking the time as always. We'll see you next time.